keyword has an importance here. We will talk about everything. We'll talk about everything, but not immediately now. But we'll talk about each and every keyword in the coming classes. Okay. So in the situationally, we'll talk about each and every of the appropriate keyword there. But all are keywords, guys, because of that public, internal, static, abstract, partial, seed, all these are keywords. Because all these are keywords, you're required to use them in the lowercase. Okay. Fine. So now, class. What is class? Class is also a keyword. Class is also a keyword to tell that we are defining a class. Just like we used struct keywords, just like we used struct keywords when we are defining a structure, here we are going to use a class keyword when we are defining a class. Here we use a class keyword when we are defining a class, a struct keyword and a class keyword to define a class. Next. Name of the class, guys. Name refers to name of the class. For identification, what name you wanted to give. And then members. Members refers to the contents of the class, like fields, methods, and all the things will be coming into picture. Guys, look at the syntax to define a class. Read all these particular points carefully. Come on, read, guys. Read and tell me if you have any doubts on anything. Yeah, we have 81 modifiers in C#. Not modifiers, 81 keywords. Still reading, guys? Then I asked you, na, do you have any doubts? Let me know. If you're done, you should tell that now. Done, no doubts, something. How do I know? Okay. Well, now I run, we're required to define a main method in it. So how do you write a main method? Watch it, this static. In Java, it is mandatory, whereas in C Sharp, it is just optional. So I don't require to give it over here. But if at all you're writing the code in Java, and that's going to be mandatory. But in C Sharp, it is just optional. Static is a keyword. We used to declare the members as static. Already explained to you in the last class here, if you declare this as static, instance of the class is not required if at all we want to run the class. If instance of the class is not required to call the main method. Remember, if you declare it as static, instance is not required if at all you wanted to call the main method. I'll tell you, yeah. I'll tell you. We'll talk about it. When the time comes, I'll tell you everything. Wait. Okay? Next, void. Void is a keyword here to specify the method is non-value returning. You know now void. Void is to tell it's a non-value returning method. Okay, so next, main is the name of the method. Main is the name of the method. And next thing is, if required, that is optional. We can pass parameters to main method, but it should be of type string array. We're required to learn arrays first. After learning arrays, I will teach you that. What is the use of it? And statements refer to the logic we want to implement. See, everything I will tell you here. See, that only I'm telling you. You start eating the food, the day one don't plan to eat a biryani. Time should come for everything. When the situation comes only, I can explain you. Today you don't know what is an array. I cannot tell you what is that string args and all without knowing anything about a program writing. I'll explain you every concept to you. Hold on. Okay? Come on, have a look on it. Who is this 703524? Who is that 703524? String, this is an array, yaar. This is array. The square brace represents array. No one? Okay, then I am removing from the meeting. I am removing from the meeting. I'm once again asking, who is this 703524? No one responding? I'm removing from the meeting. Yesterday I said, static. If you declare the main as static, without an object, you can call main. Yesterday use only. Any more doubts, guys?